Hi guys, I'm Martin. Welcome or maybe welcome back to my channel. It annoys me how little I've been posting here. Ever since I started this channel, I wanted it to be like a regular thing, but getting myself to record anything is just, it's a challenge. But lately I've been like super busy and I'm also sick. So I don't know if you can tell by my voice, but you probably can't because I'm not that famous for people to recognize my regular voice. Like, I've been super busy with college and not busy with like so many things to do, just like time-wise. Because in order to record videos on YouTube or maybe TikTok, which is also something I'm always battling myself about, I need to be home alone. You know, I wish that wasn't a rule, but I need to, love my family, but they're loud, they're not quiet, which is very interesting compared to me because I'm the quietest person ever. And if I don't know you and we're in person, I'm gonna be quiet until, I don't know, I get comfortable, which is very different than what I'm here because the second I turn on my phone, I just start talking and I don't stop. But I am alone, so who knows? I talk about this a lot on this channel, but I go to film school here in my hometown. The schedule is so weird because we have one class each day mostly, and they're like in the middle of the afternoon. It throws my whole day away. And sometimes I have on the afternoon and at night. So I get home exhausted and the next day I can only wake up at like 10 because otherwise I'm just going to be a zombie all day. And then, I lost all morning and then I lost all afternoon and also at night. So I don't have time to do anything. But I chose this prison, so I can't complain much, I guess. About a year ago, I made a video. It's on my channel. It's called 1 month deep into film school, which was, talking about my experiences being 1 month into film school. And I guess it's only right that I make a video called, 1 year into film school, now that it's been officially a year and I started my 3rd semester. So that might be the next thing I come to post. But lately we've been starting to work on a 10-minute short film. I have this thing where it's like, if it's not my project I'm working on and it's like helping someone else as being like part of the crew, I get so demotivated to be a part of it. I don't know what it is. Like, of course I'll do everything they ask me to. I'm not gonna like sit around and do nothing just because it isn't my short film. But I don't know what it is. Like, but I don't know, that's not very good film student of me or good classmate, so I'll pretend that's not the truth. I'm recording this on a Friday, so I have mostly the whole weekend to be home alone and record stuff. So here I am recording this video and I need to learn a few songs to record covers for TikTok. Lately I've been on this insanely annoying songwriting block. I have like 30 written songs but just lyrics and I need to put melodies on them, and that's like the most difficult thing for me. I just can't. And then I have one song that I did that. It has a melody and it's like ready. But after that song I just shut down, I'm starting to get there because I have a bunch of like pieces of progressions and like melodies and stuff that ironically are not for the lyrics I already have there, like for brand new things, because my brain just works in mysterious ways. I think I'm getting somewhere with them and I might have new songs soon. I'm gonna nerd out, I'm sorry, but I've been lately using almost always open D tuning instead of standard, and the first song I wrote was in standard because I was too scared to go on open D or whatever, and then I did, and now I can't get tired of it. Everything, like every progression or melody I start writing, I go straight to it because I don't know, I love it. It's so beautiful and easy to play. It's like, I'd say it's easier to play than just standard tuning. Maybe not to understand it, but to play it, it is. It's ironic, I wrote one song on the like normal way and then I just jumped to something different and more, I don't know, advanced. And lately I've been also so shocked about how fast the year is moving. It's already April. Today's like the 3rd, the 4th, I don't know. But it's already April and 2 days ago was January. And don't get me started in January. In case you guys don't know, January is a prison and everything that happens in January is hell on earth. It's also like 7 months long. I started writing for Substack. I got into Substack, which is like, oh, The most boring person ever started a Substack. Me. I'm having so much fun with it. It's like something different. I like writing. I've always liked writing. I write songs. I'm always like journaling stuff and then going 7 pages long of ranting about something. And Substack is a way to do that, just like more poetic and educated. I've met like pretty cool people on there. And we just like subscribe to each other. And I have like 21 subscribers, which is super fast. I started like weeks ago. Maybe I'll put like pictures of my Substack here, but it's the same username I have here because I use the same everywhere. So if anyone's genuinely interested on that, they can just search that up. I tend to be more well spoken there when I'm writing, because here I just speak. And this is like my natural way of speaking. I talk way faster when I'm recording. I don't know if that's anxiety or just the natural instinct of capturing your attention, but who knows. But I've started Substack as like a side thing to do because I'm bored and I like it. And I'm having fun with it. You know, when it comes to like having multiple interests, I'm like the person to talk about this because I have all of them. What makes me remember this topic is like a few weeks ago was my grandmother's birthday. Love her. When I was a kid, I didn't really get my family gifts. My parents would. And I'm starting to get into the age where you should start buying gifts for your parents and, you know, your family, or else it's just gonna be weird and like, why didn't you get her anything? And I made her a little painting. Like my friend and I, we got together to paint, and she painted hers, I painted mine, and it's like this big maybe. And it was very simple, you know, because I haven't painted in like a decade, and I wanted to get back into that because I think it's super cool. And it's like, I want to be the person that has all the hobbies and be super cool. And you know, every time someone tells me like, oh my god, you do so much stuff, how do you do that? And I'm like, I know, thank you. I don't feel like I do that many, and I'm always looking for stuff to do, and I always have stuff that I need to do, and just like, what should I do now instead? But, you know, I made this painting for her, and it was very simple, but she liked it. She said it was very sweet of me. I am very sweet, I know. I'll put a picture of it here so you guys can see. Every time I get into a new hobby, I don't know, like painting or writing or running, whatever, I have this like thing in me that wants to use it the best way possible, and I don't like that. Because I mean, what I mean by that is like, I paint for 30 minutes and then I'm like, should I keep doing this for the rest of my life and then sell paintings? I should be doing this for money. And I'm not like money hungry all the time, but it's just like this, I don't know, maybe it's capitalism, I don't know. Something I'm always having to like police myself about is letting myself have hobbies that don't involve my career. Just like, sit down, enjoy this, do this for you. And maybe I should make a whole video about that, because I could go on a rant about it. That's how it started with theater, but theater did become my career because I do want to be an actor. And the same with music, because I also allowed music to become my career and something that I want to make, you know, a living of. Those two are okay, you know, because, and maybe modeling too. I'm not like the most beautiful person too, but I like modeling and like the fashion industry, so that is something I would allow to become a career. But stuff like writing, maybe. I'm just like contradicting everything I said 2 minutes ago. Painting, at least, I'm allowing it not to be my job. I'm just gonna like, I want to get into it and like buy canvases and buy paint. Probably not oil paints, just acrylics, but you know, let myself enjoy it. Just make things to do them, you know. And speaking of paintings, every time I go to this city, I'm just like so lucky when it comes to finding stuff that's happening that I want to be a part of. And what I mean is, like 3 days ago, I think, I was walking to class, and I was early. I had like an hour and a half. The schedule is weird, and I have one class here and then gap another class. So I was in a city, like just killing time. And I walked by this museum. What's the word in English? There's this art collection in the museum of Leopoldo Gottuso's paintings, and they're like beautiful. I'll put pictures of them here. And I was walking by, and I knew it was there because the last time I had gone to the museum, they were opening up that, but it wasn't ready. But I could see, oh, there's new paintings, I want to look at them. And I forgot about it. And then I walked by it, and not only There was a collection there and I stopped to look at it. There was a woman like doing a presentation about it. She brought a bunch of like art students, which is not me, I'm film, but you know, I just like slipped past the door and stuff, and I don't know if it was a private, you know, showing. I did go inside, but I tend to do that a lot. And it was pretty cool to hear his story and stuff, and there was a man there and he owns like half the gallery. He's like super rich and he lives in Montevideo. And I was like, oh my god, I can't believe I'm witnessing this. What I mean that I do this often is every time I'm walking in the city and I have time to kill and I see some type of event, I'm going to try to get inside. I don't care what it is. Last year I was walking by the city hall and there was a bunch of people inside and a lot of chatter, and I was like, I'm gonna go inside. And then I did. I got champagne, I got like shrimp appetizers, a showing of like a project on restoration of something about the government. Did not care. It has nothing to do with me. I was there for, you know, just to say I was there because I like to be in this kind of room, you know, and be in events that don't happen often. I think that's a really cool way to spend my time. Next week, there's it's like a fashion show that happens here in my hometown, and it's like the third year. And my friends and I, we go every year, so we need to get our tickets so we can go inside. And it's like super cool. It's like a chic thing. If I have pictures of the other years, I'll put them here. I have been a victim lately of the famous phenomenon called ghosting. I mean, not exactly, but kind of. I was talking to this person on Instagram for like a week, maybe 2 weeks, doesn't matter. And then I got soft blocked, which is when, you know, a person stops following you and then they take you out of their Instagram, like they make you so you're not following them anymore. So it's like as if you guys never followed each other. And it was super weird because like you came to me, you know, like who are you? But honestly, I wasn't like trying to get anything serious out of it, so it's like, don't care. Who are you? I genuinely do not care. I see all this stuff as maybe good material for writing songs like Taylor Swift. Also, I need to talk about heated rivalry. None of my friends really care. No, I have one friend that does, but none of my friends really care about it. And it's so good. We only got it in streaming here in Brazil, like months after it came out. So I would see edits on TikTok about it, and I was like, I need to watch this. I finally did, and it's so good. Like the last episode, I love the last episode. I don't even know how to explain it. I just love that. If you watched it, maybe comment about it, because I need people to talk about heated rivalry with. I mean, Connor's story is... I genuinely think he will get elected for as sexiest man alive this year. Last year was... Who was it? Was... Oh, what's his name from Wicked? You guys know who I'm talking. You know, the Dancing Through Life guy. What the fuck is his name? How do I not remember this? So I genuinely think he has a huge chance of that happening to him. I think that's funny, but he is gorgeous. It's scary how fast the two actors from Heated Rivalry got famous, you know. I heard about it. They were like, both of them were working as like waiters is for men, as waiters, and then did the show, and now they're like on the Golden Globes, at the Oscars, everything. That should happen to me. I mean, like, I hope that happens to me. I wonder if I would handle it well, you know, getting famous fast. I don't even care that it's like, oh, it's bad to say you want to be famous, because I've always wanted to. I can't say I haven't. I can't say I don't. So it's like, why would I lie? I've been considering moving to London. Out of the blue, yeah. After I graduate, and then maybe like do a course there about anything. Just to be in London, you know? The things I want in life, I won't get them in my hometown. I don't think I would get them in my home country, you know, in Brazil. I always wanted to move abroad. I want to live in New York. I've always wanted to. I wouldn't mind moving to London for a few years. I would love that. And I have family in London, so it wouldn't be like a crazy jump out of nowhere. Can you imagine me making YouTube videos in London? It's like cool. And speaking of England, I have been watching this show called Gentleman Jack, and it's about this woman in the 1830s called Anne Lister. I saved this show to watch it like months ago, and I didn't know who it was about. And then I wrote a Substack about not famous, but like queer people in history. And I found this Anne Lister, and I wrote about her, who she was. And I thought, like, she's super cool, because if you guys don't know, Anne Lister was a very, like, rich landowner in the 1830s. And she was a lesbian. And she recorded, like, most of her life in diaries. And it amounted to, like, 5 million words. And, like, 25% of that was in a secret coded language mixing Greek and algebra, so she could like speak freely about her lesbian romances. That is cool. Like, how do you think of that? Like, to think that's like, that isn't like a storyline for a TV show. That's like that was that woman's life. She like lived that. How crazy is that? And then I started watching this show because I was looking for something new to watch after finishing Heated Rivalry, and I like, oh yeah, I see this, let's watch this. Anne Lister. It's about her. I know who she is. I finished the first season yesterday, and it was very cute. They got married at the end. My head is like going so fast. Every time I'm watching a TV show and I notice, oh, I finished this season, instead of like starting the next without noticing, because I do that too. But every time I do notice, I try to take a few days off the TV show so I can feel the end of season before just going on to the next. Like, why do I do that? I don't know, but it's just a thing I do. My brain working in mysterious ways. And she has been my historic hyperfixation of the moment. And I don't know much about her yet, but I've been enjoying researching about her. Like, every couple of months I get a new historic figure to obsess over, because, sorry to announce, but I am a huge history nerd, especially fashion history. I know all about that. I could get quizzed on fashion history, and I think I would do well. Imagine I don't. But anyway, that's what I've been up to, and I'm gonna have to finish the video now because I just ran out of storage because I had been recording for half an hour. But, I'm always running out of storage. Anyway, I guess it's a sign to make more videos about other stuff instead of just making a huge one. Thank you guys for watching if you made it this far. I do hope to post more videos. I say that every video and I never do, but I will. So yeah, thank you and kisses. Bye bye.